I just wanted to talk about my stay at the mental hospital. I uh, I went into psychosis after about a week after starting on Wellbutrin for ADHD, and I uh, I had also been taking Kratom. Um, I was in the mental hospital for 13 days. Uh, Thankfully, my Kratom addiction uh, was short lived this time, and I wasn't consuming massive quantities of it. Um, but I have figured out that Kratom is not my drug. I have figured that out. So the the mental ward. I'm trying to think if there's any stories from it. Um, I just got back yesterday. Uh, the one thing about mental wards I don't like, and I've been to four mental wards in. No, I've been to five. I've been to four mental wards. One, two, three, four. In four states. I've had 5 stays in mental wards. The one thing I don't like about mental wards is they do not have comfortable furniture. Now, it sounds like it's not that big a deal, you know, but a mental ward, it's not a jail, it's not a prison. It's a place uh, for you to recover from your psychosis and uh, comfortable furniture would be a great thing because in the mental ward it's like you can't sit down, and because the furniture is shit. Now the beds at this one were the best beds I've had, but still it's like that much mattress, you know. So you can't sit down, you can't lay back, you can't. It's really kind of important if you're having bad psychosis to be comfortable. Uh, that's just my opinion, though. Um, Now, uh, I've been wanting to do a video on kratom withdrawal. Now, what exactly caused my psychosis? It's probably a combination of multiple factors, and one is, Wellbutrin is not my drug, and neither is kratom, I think. And I have been wanting to do uh, a video on kratom withdrawal. Now, I did. I have seen that some people are under the opinion that, well, if you're schizophrenic or bipolar, kratom isn't going to be for you, and I can say that's definitely true. But it doesn't mean that kratom can't cause a problem for normal people. Uh, there's a lot of people who when I make a video about kratom, they they say, they've done it for 10 years and never had a problem. Well, that's probably true. And I don't have a problem as long as I'm on kratom. But when I'm in the mental ward, I can't get kratom. And so what I'm saying to you is try not taking Kratom for 2 weeks and see if Kratom is a problem for you anymore. You will go into psychosis if you're taking a major amount of Kratom. Doesn't matter who you are, and then you just stop. I went to a store to buy Kratom once, and this was a couple years ago, and I said, I'm trying to get off of it, and the guy that was selling it was like, why would you try to get off? It's not addictive. I'm sorry, but Kratom has caused the worst withdrawal out of every drug that I've ever tried, and I've tried a lot. I've done cocaine, I've done ecstasy, I've done meth. Okay? Alcohol. It's worse than alcohol withdrawal. As far as it feels, it can't kill you, thank God. That Kratom withdrawal can't kill you. Alcohol withdrawal can kill you. Now, what does it feel like to withdraw? This time it was a mild withdrawal. And what it feels like is a full body internal itch. And that's the best description. Like your whole body wants to wiggle around, but you can't move. It's kind of like claustrophobia a little bit. It's like, imagine if you were a mile deep in the ground and you got stuck in a cave. And that's how it feels for at least the first 3 days. And if you're real intense into it, it can feel like that for 2 weeks. Now, you get this depression. And I didn't have the depression so much. I did have it. But you get this depression and anxiety. And depression and anxiety and pain are all linked together. They're all the same thing. They can have different effects, but they are all very much the same thing. The first like 3 or 4 days were just hell for me, and I was laying down, something that happens with me when I'm having Kratom withdrawal is that I will dream about people that I haven't seen in years, and then I wake up and I feel sad, and it's like I'm like to the point that I cry. But yeah, it makes you so sad that you're likely to cry. But once you get through the first few days, you start coming out of it. And things start feeling good again. But even after being off of Kratom for a month, like you may be past the physical withdrawal, but you're not necessarily past the mental withdrawal. And that goes into something I learned in the mental ward this time is the pause effect, like post-acute withdrawal. Any moment you can get an itch a month or two after to take Kratom, and you just can't help yourself. So that's something to look into. My suggestion to you, if you are trying to get off of Kratom, and people do try to get off of it, and they don't have great success, is to wean off of it. That when I weaned off of it, that was the easiest I ever had getting off of it. Where say you're taking 140 grams a day, measure it out. Every couple of days or every day you go down by a gram, and you do it slowly, and then you will hardly notice it.